Oh, welcome back to Margaritas in Paradise. Hey, it's Friday again, and guess where I'm headed? I'm headed out to see the guys. We're going to Royal Garden Plaza, Wine Connection. I'm going to take you with me. Had a couple things to bring up. Had a lunch, I had breakfast this morning with a good friend, and we were talking about what information is customs, and well, I'll get to that when we get on the road. Let's get going. Well, we are out on Nakhla Soy 16. And like I say, we're going to head down to Pattaya Beach Road and meet up with the guys. I had breakfast this morning. Met up with another friend, Jack, as many of you already know. Anyway, and he had met somebody, a friend of his, basically, that had came over to Thailand recently, and he sounded kind of like one of these conspiracy guys that a guy that's worried about everybody's following him and spying on him and information, that type of stuff. And you should be secure with your information. There's no doubt about that. Is everybody spying on you? And I don't know. What do you think? If you think we have to be more secure with our social media and things like that, put it in the comment section below. How real of a threat is that? But anyway, now we are on Soy Serenchal right now, so you know, I can remember 20 years ago, another friend of mine, one of the guys, had mentioned that he was coming back from Thailand, and I don't know, immigrations, I think, looked at his phone, and they went through all the pictures and things like that. Now, does that happen? I mean, I've heard of this similar situation happening in the past. I don't know about the U.S. so much. I watched this TV show about immigrating or traveling to New Zealand and how strict they are about coming in to New Zealand and going through phones and things like that. Has that happened to other people in the past? And I'm just not sure, but I don't think it's the normal thing. It's not that I have anything to hide or anything like that, but it hasn't happened to me yet. And the thing is my experiences, especially now, this last trip that I made to the U.S., you know, I've been traveling so much in the last year that I very seldom have to do 90-day check-ins because I'm usually not here for 90 days at a time, whether I've been in the Philippines or wherever. And so my 90-day check-in keeps getting extended. And so that was a concern for me because it'd been like, since the last time I did a 90-day check-in was like 9 months ago, all right? And so I was kind of concerned when I was leaving Thailand this time around and going through passport control, that sort of thing. But when I arrived at the airport, everything was facial recognition. I didn't think I talked to anybody. Nobody stamped my passport or anything when I left Thailand. And when I arrived in the U.S., the same thing happened. I arrived at Chicago O'Hare Airport, and other than somebody asking me if I was a U.S. citizen or not, and pointing to a specific line to go into, nobody looked at my passport. Okay, they never asked me where I was coming from or anything, and and it was all facial recognition. You could see you stopped on a line and you looked at a I guess it was a camera, computer anyway, and it had like a green light and said verified or something like that, and told you to proceed. Okay, and of course I wasn't bringing any luggage into the U.S. or anything. I didn't have anything to declare, and I went right on through. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that I just can't imagine anybody never looked at my passport, and they never didn't stamp my passport or anything else. I mean, it was, so when I left the U.S., again, you know, other than TSA checking everything, that was it. Until I get all the way back to Thailand. When I returned to Thailand, you do your TDAC, your Travel Destination Thailand card, which you do online. And I had a screenshot or something like that on my phone ready for the immigration officer. I asked them if they needed it. They said no. They said they just scan your passport, and if you've done everything correctly, it comes up automatically on their system, which apparently mine did. So the question is, at breakfast this morning, we were talking about, you know, with facial recognition, how secure is that for your personal identity and information? Somebody like me, I'm on social media quite a bit, and so I'm not concerned so much about maybe that personal security that a lot of people are, and maybe I should be. Definitely, let me know what you think. Put it in the comment section below. You know, maybe I'm not doing the right thing that's best taking care of myself. But right now, I haven't felt any of the negative effects of that. Now, we are on Pattaya Beach Road, or just entering Pattaya Beach Road right now. But yeah, it's something to think about, you know. So I think the system is better now than it's ever been, and I like the easiness of being able to travel. I guess I kind of think that if you don't have anything to hide, you shouldn't be worried, right? That's me. So yeah, I think it's a real convenient way to go. But I know there's skeptics out there, and there's people that have problems with, and it's kind of like watching these videos where a cop or a police officer pulls over somebody and they want to see their ID or something like that, and then people are being, they're feeling threatened because they're being asked for an ID, a driver's license or whatever. And yeah, the world's changing, there's no doubt about that. Oh, I'll tell you what, there are people out here on Beach Road in the Coconut Row, but there's not as many people. It's kind of an overcast day, but the temperatures are really nice. I don't even know if it's 80 degrees out here, but it is overcast out. I'm sure it has to do with that typhoon that's moving across Thailand and Vietnam, that sort of thing. We haven't really felt any effects from that yet, but there are calling for heavy rains here in the next few days. So, but the beach is looking pretty good. There's a lot of people out on the water. You can see further out, parasailing is happening, things like that. So tourism is here. There's more people on the beach, and it's not full force yet, but there's still quite a few people, as you can see in this video. see here. Coming up on Soy 9, police station area. I don't see a cop out right now. Now this is, you know, it's like almost 1 o'clock, so it's pretty close to lunchtime. And it's hit and miss this time of the day if you're on Beach Road, whether you're expected to see any officers out doing safety checks. Is that the right word to call that? Safety check. So. But it is a nice day out overall. Here's Mike's Shopping Mall. I was mentioning that in another video that's coming out on Saturday. So if you're in need of really cheap clothes, definitely a place to go and check out. Located right on Beach Road. They also have an entrance off the second road as well. Still quite a few people out here on Coconut Row for sure. All right, let's get over to the left and see about parking. Just never know. Doesn't look like there's gonna be anything. No. All the main areas are taken. Like, yeah. I need to go downstairs. I probably need to use an ATM before lunch. So we're gonna take a left here. We're arriving in at Royal Garden Plaza here. And we're gonna go down into the parking area. Definitely have to be careful when you're driving in here. All right. Now, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you give me a big thumbs up, that you're hitting that subscribe button. Hit the little bell next to it for future notifications, videos that are coming out. Body cup. Upstream top. See here. Now, there are a lot of available spots here. We'll just pull in here. So when you come here, they're going to give you this card for your parking, and you have to get that validated at the customer service desk inside the mall. And you need your receipt from like lunch. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for right now. I'm going to go meet the guys, and we're going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.